The desert wind whispers secrets through colossal facades carved from living rock. Imagine a city, not built stone by stone, but sculpted from the very mountains. This is Petra. A place so breathtaking, so impossibly alien, it feels like a dream etched into the earth. But Petra was no dream. It was the beating heart of an empire, a vibrant metropolis of trade and power, a testament to human ingenuity that once commanded the ancient world. What happened to this magnificent civilization, and why did it vanish, leaving only silent, stone giants to guard its memory? The answer lies not in a single cataclysm, but in a slow, insidious unraveling, a story of ambition, isolation, and the relentless march of time. The Nabataeans. They were the architects of this impossible city. Not Romans, not Greeks, but a people who emerged from the desert sands, masters of water and trade. Picture them, their caravans laden with frankincense and myrrh, spices and silks, traversing treacherous routes. They controlled the flow of precious goods from Arabia and the East, their wealth accumulating like desert oases. Their capital, Petra, was strategically located, a natural fortress hidden within a labyrinth of sandstone canyons. The Seek, a narrow gorge, served as its dramatic entrance, a serpentine path that winds for over a kilometer, its towering walls sometimes closing in so tightly that the sky becomes a mere sliver of blue. The air within the Seek is cool, even on the hottest days, carrying the faint scent of damp earth and ancient stone. Imagine the sound of hooves echoing, the creak of leather, the hushed anticipation of travelers entering this sacred space. But how did a nomadic people, seemingly plucked from the desert, forge such a monumental city? Their genius lay in their understanding of water. In this arid landscape, water was life. The Nabataeans developed an intricate system of dams, cisterns, and channels, capturing every precious drop that fell. They carved reservoirs into the rock, their surfaces shimmering with collected rainwater, a vital resource for their bustling city and the thirsty caravans that passed through. This mastery of hydraulics allowed Petra to flourish, supporting a population estimated to be as high as 20,000 people at its peak. Their architecture itself speaks of a sophisticated culture, a blend of influences from the regions they traded with. The iconic Treasury, Al-Khazneh, is not a tomb as legend once suggested, but likely a temple or a royal mausoleum. Its facade, an astonishing 40 meters high, is a symphony of Hellenistic and local Nabataean motifs. Look closely at the intricate carvings, the Corinthian capitals, the mythological figures, the delicate floral patterns. It's a masterpiece of stonework, achieved with tools that seem impossibly primitive for such a grand creation. How did they achieve such precision, such artistry, without modern machinery? For centuries, Petra remained a vital nexus of trade. Its strategic position allowed the Nabataeans to dictate terms, amassing immense wealth and influence. They were a force to be reckoned with, their caravans a familiar sight on the ancient trade routes. But as their wealth grew, so did the attention of powerful empires. The Roman Republic, and later the Empire, cast a long shadow over the region. The Nabataeans, for a time, managed to maintain their independence, skillfully navigating the complex political landscape. They paid tribute, but they held on to their sovereignty. Then came the shift. The Romans, ever expansionist, turned their gaze towards the lucrative trade routes controlled by Petra. In 63 AD, the Roman Emperor Trajan annexed the Nabataean kingdom, transforming Petra into a Roman province. Imagine the whispers in the marketplace, the unease as Roman legions marched into their city. The Nabataeans were not conquered in a bloody war, their kingdom was absorbed, their autonomy gradually eroded. While Roman influence brought new infrastructure and administrative systems, it also marked the beginning of a subtle decline. The Romans, with their vast empire, began to develop new trade routes, bypassing Petra's strategic chokehold. Sea routes, particularly through the Red Sea, became increasingly important. Suddenly, the overland caravans that had sustained Petra for centuries were no longer the primary arteries of commerce. The flow of wealth began to slow, like a river diverted from its course. Did the Nabataeans see this coming? Did they attempt to adapt, or did they cling to their old ways? The earthquake of 363 AD delivered a devastating blow. This cataclysmic event, which reshaped the landscape of the entire region, caused immense destruction in Petra. Imagine the ground shaking violently, buildings crumbling, the once proud stone facades cracking and falling. The city's vital water systems were severely damaged, making survival even more precarious. Many historians believe this earthquake was a turning point, a wound from which Petra never truly recovered. Following the earthquake, the Byzantine Empire, the successor to Rome in the east, exerted its influence. Christianity arrived, and Petra saw the construction of churches, their mosaics and architectural styles a stark contrast to the earlier Nabataean temples. But the city's economic vitality had waned. The once thriving marketplace grew quieter, the caravans fewer. The population began to dwindle. The once proud Nabataeans, their distinct identity fading, were absorbed into the larger cultural tapestry of the region. By the 7th century AD, the rise of Islam brought further changes to the region, and Petra, already in decline, was largely abandoned. Its grandeur was forgotten, its existence relegated to local legend. The desert winds reclaimed the canyons, slowly burying the city under sand and time. For centuries, it remained a hidden gem, its secrets guarded by the unforgiving landscape. Imagine Bedouin tribes as the only inhabitants, their knowledge of the ancient city passed down through oral tradition. Then, in 1812, a Swiss explorer named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, disguised as an Arab scholar, rediscovered Petra for the Western world. He heard tales of a lost city, a place of wonders hidden deep within the mountains. Following local guides, he entered the Sikh, the towering walls closing in, the anticipation building. And then, the reveal. He emerged from the narrow passage to behold the magnificent facade of Al-Khazneh, bathed in the desert sun. Imagine his awe, his disbelief. He had stumbled upon a forgotten civilization. The excavation and study of Petra have revealed a complex and fascinating history. Archaeologists continue to uncover its secrets, piecing together the lives of the Nabataeans, their triumphs, and their eventual decline. The city stands as a powerful reminder of the impermanence of even the greatest empires. It teaches us that prosperity is not guaranteed, and that even the most ingenious civilizations can fade into obscurity. Petra is not just a collection of ancient ruins, it is a testament to human ambition, resilience, and the enduring power of history. Its silent stones still hold stories, waiting for us to listen. Subscribe for more journeys into the heart of history's greatest mysteries.